Hey everyone, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscription. They're greatly appreciated. This is the daily forecast. It is a broad spectrum reading, so I do speak in broad terms. You need to figure out if it fits in your life, if at all. If it doesn't fit, that's okay. Nothing's broken or wrong. It just might mean you're working on something different this time. This reading is originally created for Tuesday, the 6th of June. It's not solely set for that date. If you're seeing it on a different date, but it makes sense to your situation, by all means, please utilize the reading. I do believe readings can be timeless and find us when we need them rather than when they were originally created for, and that goes with any of our readings. I will be referring back to the Sunday underpinning reading, so if you hear me talking about cards that you don't necessarily see in this reading, you can check out the Sunday reading. That's like the energy that underpins what we're looking at daily. That video populates in the lower left-hand corner at the end of this video. For those of you that are new, please check out my drop-down menu on any of my daily readings. In there is just some housekeeping information, things I want you to think about when utilizing the channel, what decks I'm using currently during the reading, how to follow me on social media. If you're interested in a private reading, you would need to either message me at my Instagram or my Facebook business page. Know that I will never reach out to you to sell you a reading, so you would have to initiate that conversation and start it. Easy ways to support the channel: you can hit that thumbs up button, you can subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell because I do put out daily content. Sharing the video out greatly helps, and also leaving me a question or comment, that also helps too. I do read them all and appreciate them very much. So let's see what the cards and spirit want us to know for Tuesday, the 6th of June. So our card for the day is the Youth of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles. He doesn't look very young, this guy. He looks like he knows what he's doing. He's building towards something, for sure. He's strengthening himself, right? The pages always bring like a sense of youth, learning, openness to them. Pentacles is about the 3D world. I think that sort of where this plays into the readings and how we've been seeing them is about kind of starting to take first steps in our 3D world towards the goals that we want to achieve, towards a better world, towards a better outcome or a desired outcome that we want, but we first have to put in the work. The reason why I say work is because this man is in the gym, building his body, so to speak, or building his 3D aspects. And so for those of us that have a certain desire or an outcome that we want in our 3D world, now is the time to begin to start to take those first steps of physical action in our 3D world, right? We've been seeing a lot of cards around the mind and the swords energy. And so I think what the cards are trying to say is we've been clearing up our mind and our thoughts and aligning them more towards our spirit, and now it's time to begin to start to take first steps of action towards whatever our goals are. There will be work involved, there will be newness involved, there will be learning involved, but the Page is always willing to do all of those things. He's willing to grow. He's willing to try something new and see what the effects or the outcomes are of that new step, that new choice, that new learning. So I don't get a bad feeling from this card at all. I think it's a great card. I also love how muscular he is, meaning to me it feels like there's actually probably some really good success or results that we could see in taking those first steps towards whatever it is that we've been thinking about, trying to shift, trying to change, trying to become or create for ourselves. But we have to be willing to take those first steps. We have to be willing to put in the work, face the challenge. And even if the challenge maybe feels bigger than us or something that we previously saw as unsolvable, now we're actually starting to feel like, okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can take these steps. Maybe I can make these choices and begin to learn as we go in the moment what works and what doesn't towards getting us towards those goals. Let's look at the modern day Nirvana Oracle. Wow, very cool. Another kind of priestessy card, greatness. I'm going to say this right out of the gate. His body and the peacock, they're kind of showy. There might be an opportunity here to really appreciate like the work that we've done thus far, or the work that we're in the process of doing, and embrace it as greatness, right? As something powerful. the more that we kind of own it, shine from it, embrace it, step into it, learn from it, the more it becomes like in alignment to us, and the more it becomes like this sort of source of beauty for us, similar to the peacock and the greatness card. It's like these opportunities for shifts and changes, as we embrace them and move into them wholeheartedly, so to speak, we create the plumage of this peacock, the beauty of it all, right? Let's read greatness to you really quick. Okay, greatness. Sorry, I'm just waking up, guys. Never underestimate the power of dreams and the influence of the human spirit. We are all the same in this notion. The potential for greatness lives within each of us. Wilma Rudolph. To be great, we must recognize that we already are. We must look ourselves in the eye and understand that our true greatness, our unfathomable power, lies within our potential, dormant and waiting to be awakened. Greatness is not something that's achieved, it's something that you accept and actualize. This card is here to remind you that you are divine greatness. With this awareness, you can move away from feelings of insecurity. We saw the Nine of Swords yesterday, guys. Jealousy and inner conflict. Instead, you will now move forward from a space of understanding, love, and self-acceptance. That would be the Page of Pentacles energy. Walk with your greatness. It is not in the past nor in the future, but with you now. The mantra is, I accept, embrace, and activate the power of my greatness. And that's kind of this bodybuilder here, that page kind of energy of living in the moment and learning in the moment, being willing to take the steps and being willing to do the hard work to create the opportunities that we seek, right? It's up to us, so to speak. And also with this peacock and its plumage, like, congratulate ourselves on the steps that we've taken that have been successful and continue to take more steps. And even with the page's energy, that indicates sometimes they may not always be successful, right? But at least we're taking those steps, and we can celebrate those steps even if they were, say, not quite the right step, or we might have to do something different the next time around. At least we took the risk, so to speak, and we can embrace that as the opportunity that it really is. Let's go to the clarifiers. I have to get the dogs to the vet this morning, so I'm kind of in a hurry. The Page of Pentacles, again, double Page of Pentacles. So definitely about paying attention to our 3D world and what we can do to change it, or how we want to begin to take steps to learn how to change it. We have the Six of Wands, which means that this is also a card of greatness, card of celebration, of being honored, of actually seeing oneself, moving into the future, feeling fulfilled, feeling inspired, feeling excited about the changes that we might be creating, or the first steps that we're now taking towards whatever it is we want, taking that risk, or not allowing our lack of awareness or knowledge around a certain aspect of whatever it is we want, whether it's a better relationship, a different job, better standing in our life, whatever that may be. We're willing to take those steps, and as we take those steps and we begin to learn through this double Page of Pentacles, we understand the greatness of the opportunity, we understand our own personal greatness, and the bravery sort of that it takes to put ourselves out there. And then the last card is the Sun. I will take it. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck. It is Leo energy, but to me it's like we are shining bright even in our youthfulness, or maybe our not knowing. I think in taking the first steps, we lead ourselves to this brighter, path, or this well-lit opportunity that's out there for us. That Six of Wands is moving towards that sun, ready to bask in that sun. So acknowledge yourself today, even in areas where you might feel, I don't know, a little unsure or a little tentative about the steps that you're taking. Take the steps, take the risk, and embrace the power of that. Let's look at the grounding stone for today. Our grounding stone is enjoy. So enjoying this process, even if it's unfamiliar to us, new to us, or it's causing us to relearn things, or re-educate ourselves, being open and embracing it and enjoying the process is really an opportunity for us to move into this self-appreciation of the Six of Wands, and move into the I want to say accuracy and correctness of this Sun card. It's like the path is being illuminated to us and through us to a degree as we learn and move forward. Between the Sun, the Six of Wands, and greatness, we really need to be our own cheerleader today. We really need to push ourselves, not in a bad way, but like uplift ourselves is a better word rather than push. I get the push from the bodybuilder aspect of it all. But you know, really laying that foundation, learning how to set up that foundation and begin to take steps forward, allow us to be appreciative of who we are, the things we've been through, the choices we've made, and then from that, you know, acceptance and seeing ourselves in that way through, like, say, the celebration of the Six of Wands, we bring in the brightness of the Sun to kind of ignite our passions, light our path, show us the way. We just have to be brave enough to continue to take those steps forward. Pentacles will be a little bit of a slower energy. So step by step, you know, moment by moment, we grow and we get to make and learn those decisions in the moment with this page energy. Underpinning all of this is the Four of Swords from Sunday's reading. So remember, and the grounding stone for the week is that idea of peace. Doing all of these things or making these new decisions or choices, leading us to a new appreciation of ourselves, our life, our relationships, what's going on in our world, all should be enjoyed and all should be done from that sort of healing, centered, mentally clear place of the Four of Swords and the grounding stone of peace. I hope that makes sense, you guys. That's your reading. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave me a question or comment, and tune in tomorrow. We'll see how this energy changes. Have a wonderful day. It should be exciting and beautiful, and remember, enjoy it no matter what. All right, take care. Bye-bye.